Goofy Brawl is a free-for-all action-packed randomizer minigame. Everyone spawns in with 3 weapons. A primary, a secondary, and a tertiary. The primary tends to be a melee weapon, the secondary tends to be a ranged weapon, and the tertiary is either a support item or something whack. Most weapons describe their abilities, and the controls for such are also there. After 10 minutes, the round ends. Yeah, the basics of this minigame are very simple. Let's get into some more interesting stuff. Smiler. Smiler can consume the corpses of people you killed with this weapon. Doing so will replenish your health. Upon consuming 2 bodies, your weapon will grow stronger, and even more so after 4. After eating the 5th body, you will evolve, clearing your inventory, and removing any of your active effects. Any additional corpses consumed after evolving will increase your max health, capping off at 4 rows of hearts. You'll gain a new ability, which does 4 damage to all enemy players within a 12 block radius. You cannot eat corpses this way. If you hit a player who is using Judgment right before their attack lands, you will cancel it. If the parry blade is used on Minos' snake, it will send it flying back at the person who summoned it. A-Train's boots. Upon putting the boots on, you'll become faster. The more you move, the faster you'll become. After speeding up 8 times, you'll begin to go really fast. I can't stop! Guys, I'm gonna be so for realsies with you. The footage was bad, so I've drawn a little explanation here. So basically, like, you keep running around and you get faster, right? Alright, so when you get really fast, you enter this thing. Let me get this guy here. Look at him. You enter this thing, you can't stop, okay? If you run into something, you blow up. Let's get our buddy over here. If you ran into him like this, he'd be taking damage. Also, if you explode, it'll do like 20 damage to everyone nearby, so he'd die as well. Yeah.
I can't stop.
While Love Train is active, you'll lose the ability to do damage. However, you'll become invincible, and whenever you get hit, someone within a 20 block radius will take 6 damage. If you shoot the lucky coin with the marksman, you'll unleash calamity upon the arena, giving everyone withered, blindness, and levitation for 5 seconds, as well as destroying the coin. When 3 players who respectively have a parrot on their head, the big frickin' torch, and Judgment come together, they will bird up, joining up into a team and gaining new abilities. The person who had a parrot on their head will be the little bird, having the ability to launch up into the sky and crash down, dealing 12 damage. This produces shockwaves which deal 4 damage if not avoided. The person who had Judgment will be the Judgment bird, having the ability to weigh a scale above their head, which after 4 seconds will deal damage to enemies in a 15 block radius. The damage scaling with how many kills that person has, starting at 8 damage and increasing by 1 for each kill. The person who had the big frickin' torch will be the big bird, having the ability to launch out 10 homing projectiles, who will track down and deal 4 damage to their enemies. Oh hey, what's that?
Okay, miner, I love miners, I love the miners, please give me miner.
Loot boxes will spawn around the map randomly, containing some of the strongest equipment in the game. You may only have up to 1 of these on you at a time. and people who have evolved with Smiler, or people who have birded up, cannot open them. That's a big staff. I bet you're compensating for something. Oh, Megumine's staff. Capable of advanced explosive magic once this devastating spell has been cast. Everyone besides the caster has 25 seconds before everyone will die. Affecting everyone regardless of where they are. The caster will be given a slight movement boost, as well as a glowing effect. If you take out the caster, the spell will be cancelled, as well as if the caster unequips their staff.
I am heavy weapons guy.
The minigun has two states, idle and active. Once revved, the minigun will fire 20 bullets per second, each dealing 4 damage and 8 headshot damage. While firing, you'll gain slowness 2 and resistance 2. You'll have an initial 1000 bullets in your minigun. If you run out of bullets, you'll stop firing. You can kill people to gain more bullets. Upon using Hollow Purple, the user will float up into the air. Once up there, they will become invulnerable to damage. Except for one method. After smashing together 2 different expressions of infinity, the user will start to descend, and is no longer invulnerable. Shortly after, they'll unleash a Hollow Purple.
Actually, in Jujutsu Kaisen Season Episode 5, Goldie's Hollow Purple was nowhere near that size.
Well, shut up, it's way cooler this way. Sakuya's stopwatch lets you stop time. Once time is stopped, all projectiles and players are frozen in place for 10 seconds. During stop time, you can use Sakuya's stopwatch to toss out knives, each knife dealing 3 damage.
I need more bullets! I need more bullets! I need more bullets! Bigger weapons! Bigger weapons!
The Yamato. When holding this weapon, you'll gain a decent health and speed boost. The Yamato has 3 moves. Parrying. Once used, if you are hit within the next half second, you deal 4 damage to whoever hit you, as well as stunning them momentarily. Spatial Cut. A ranged slice that, if landing on a player, will repeatedly hit them for 3 damage. Or, if landing on a block, will stay in place and damage people who walk into it. Judgment Cut. Once initiated, you'll stand still for 1.5 seconds. Anyone within a 12 block radius of you will become paralyzed. After 6 seconds, anyone within that range will take 20 damage in a bazinga of slashes. Idle Death Gamble. Upon using, you'll expand your domain, sending everyone within a 20 block radius into your domain. Once in there, you'll start to gamble. If you roll a 3 of a kind, you'll hit the jackpot, becoming practically immortal for 40 seconds and 11 ticks, as well as gaining a massive damage and speed boost. And one more thing, practically immortal means regeneration 255. Anything that does a lot of damage in one hit will kill you.